Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky that.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Hey, what's going on, my reckless delegation? Wagwan to the people. It is the Reckless Review Show, and I've got heavy hitters, bro. They're heavy right now. Without further ado, we had to shout it out as well. I didn't press out my hand slid. Halftime hooks. Supports Arsenal. He supports Arsenal, but he's in the house. Hey, listen, very, very happy to have you on the channel. Obviously, we keep it moving. He's inside right now. We already know what time it is. There's another criminal. Hand slipped again. Dead. Oh, man. Talking about man like Will, bro. Semi-finalist Will. Put respect on his name. Again, time for change. He's asking for change. But let's have it right. It's the history of the Tottenham. It's the history, bro. Him asking for change. I don't know what, bro. The Spurs fan asking for change while being in the semi-final is mental, but we have to hear them in it. It is what it is. Like, you know what? Shout out Guy, man. Guy, the Spurs fan. Now, without you already know him, you've seen him many a times, frequent. Goes by the name of Patrick, bro. If you really been listening, it's Patrick. This guy is proper Chelsea right now, and he's hoping for more this season, but he's getting less. Should have kept Poch. We'll get to that later. But yeah, shout out Patrick in the house. All right, that could be all of us. There's one criminal that I don't even want to bring in, bro. I don't even want to look at this guy. Look at this whip.
Look at this uncle here. Look at this uncle that had to pull a fashion to be late, yeah?
Bro. It's for me, it's the screen for me where it's just like, and he just hasn't rotated his phone, bro. It's Uncle settings, bro.
All right. Oh my God!
All right, well, you already know. Find him on the End-to-End podcast with Abs. I don't know how Abs is surviving this. SAS. Listen, you lot, we're not wasting time. We've got topics. We're gonna get into it. I think we should start with the most severe one, the one that is really gonna change maybe the fabric of football. It could ruin a lot of people. It could ruin a lot of conversations. Let's go. Let's not waste it. My question to you lot right now, can Arsenal win the Champions League? Can they do it? PSG, who starts? It's up to you. I don't mind. Like, do we let the Arsenal fans start or should we start? Should we rivals start? Like, you lot, let me know.
Let them flap. Let them flap.
Oh, let them flap.
Now, guy, before, it's only right for a Spurs fan to talk on Arsenal's success because that's kind of heritage. What do you think, Guy? What do you reckon?
Well, here's the thing. They haven't lifted the trophy. What success? They've beaten Real Madrid. Go you. You did it. But the tournament's not over. It's the same with us, with Man United and Spurs. Tournament's not over. There's no success yet. There's no success. But I still don't think you're going to win it. I've been watching Barcelona all season. I've been watching PSG all season. Obviously, I love it when they say, we beat them before. We beat them before. We beat them before. It was a completely different team in a completely different setting. But yeah, I think you'll get to the final. And I think, here's the thing. I want you to feel the same pain we felt in 2019. Get to the final, get so hyped. I was there in Madrid. I was there in Spain against Liverpool. We lost. I took off my Spurs shirt with Kane number 10, threw it on the deck and left it and went on a 3-day bender, bro. And I said, I'm never doing that shit again. And it was in Spain, man. Spain. It's great. It's great. I hope you get to the final. I hope you get to the final and just to see the pain. The pain. Oh, the pain. But
All
yeah,
right.
Been done that already,
You
isn't it?
know what? Let's hear. We might as well go to an Arsenal fan halftime, man. What are you saying? Because a lot of us are looking at you lot like,
yeah.
Of course you are. Of course you are. But that's all you man ever do is look upon my club, man. All you man on YouTube, no matter what's happening, you man chatting about my club. But it's cool because you ask, can Arsenal win it? It's not a can thing. Arsenal will win the Champions League. And
wait. Hold on. Just want to make sure. Hold on. Say that again. Just for the what? Go ahead.
It's not a can thing. Arsenal will win the Champions League. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then, by the way, yeah, you man know what come next. Yeah, we're not even gonna talk about the UCL. We're gonna pull that golden Premier League trophy back out the back.
What?
You're gonna pull it back out.
Hold on. You're gonna go Invincible again.
No, we're gonna bring the trophy back out. You know what I'm saying? Cause every time an Arsenal fan talks about the Invincible season, you man go, but where's your Champions League? When man win the Champions League, you man can't run that lyric no more.
No, we're just like ages ago. That was just ages ago. Yeah.
New lyrics. You get it?
Half time. Listen here, yeah. Until you've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, don't talk. Been there, done it.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to open the door for my missus. Carry on.
You talk about the Invincibles. What happened in that Invincible season? Man United dunked you out the cup. Middlesbrough dunked you out of the Carling Cup. And Chelsea beat you in the Champions League quarterfinals. Don't you dare say, "Oh, we will win the Champions League and we'll bring the Golden League out." That Golden League thing was 20 years ago. You cannot talk about Champions League because that's your only leverage. You just talk about the Invincibles all the time because you always, come back when you win two. Come back when you win two. And
one. Come back when they win one. Come back when they win one, bro. This is what I'm saying. Wait, hold on. SAS is looking upon this like raw, like SAS. What we got to say? We're gonna hear from man like Will.
To be honest, I don't know where the energy comes from. Yeah, you never won it. You've been to one final and you lost it. What's really good though?
There you
We've
go.
won it 6 times.
You were the
United
first
have won it how many
London
times?
team.
3 times. Chelsea's won it twice.
You were the
never won it
first
once.
London team. Listen, you were the first London team to make it to the final. We were the first London team to bring it back, and we've been the only London team to bring it back. And then you're talking about gold Premier League trophies.
Are you the only London team to
badge
bring
in
it
the
back?
middle of our chest because we were FIFA World Club champions? Where's yours? Where was yours?
What I'm talking about. Oh, so I'm talking
you've been winning little trophies at Wembley. Yeah, you beat us, but you won little trophies at Wembley and think that you're the big dogs again. You think you're Mr. Big Bollocks. You're not. Come back when you win two. Come back when you win three.
This is why I don't give. Yeah, whenever I give Arsenal flowers, man, this is the reason I say, oh, you know what? You played quite well in that. You guys take that, run with it, go, we're going to win it all, and then be up in our faces like, yeah, we're the best team in the world. We beat Real Madrid. So what?
Congratulations on finishing second for the
hold on, wait, parliamentary proceedings. We're going to hear from man like Will. Then we'll go back to halftime hooks as well. We will do that. Man like Will, listen to all the things these lot are saying. Hooks is saying, yo, these lot, everyone just looks at your club. Everyone's focused on Arsenal. What's your thoughts, bro?
Well, first of all, the fact that we defeated Real Madrid comfortably, I might add you, is a great achievement from us. And I will tell you this, that I was among like the minority Arsenal fans who think that we couldn't really pull that off. So credit to the actual boys that actually did do that. You know what I mean?
Credit where credit's due.
And also, for every single, I bet you, if Chelsea were in the Champions League and Liverpool, if they were in the Champions League and they were to actually beat Real Madrid now, they'll be saying the exact same thing. So I'm not trying to hear any of this saying, oh, you know what, so what? No. We'll be twice the same as well. I ain't trying to hear any of that, yeah? But down to the initial question. Can Arsenal win the Champions League? For me, after them, beating Real Madrid, honestly, they can. But I think every Arsenal fan has to kind of take things into consideration, take it game by game. Do you know what I mean? This
Don't get carried away, bro.
Because like the thing is, I do agree with Guy in one thing. that this PSG team is not going to be the same PSG team that we faced earlier on when it comes to the elite phase, because them man there, when we play them, they didn't have Dembele, they didn't have Kvaratskhelia linking up. Them man now, those guys are looking dangerous. Lucho Ball is clicking left, right, and center. So now Arsenal and Arteta, they're gonna have to come up with a whole different game plan. This game is gonna be a pervert's dream. I'll tell you this right now. So I'm telling you, it really is, man. I'm not even taking the piss. Like, that game is gonna be something. It's gonna be something special, and I'm looking forward to watching both legs.
Let me say this right now before we go back to halftime as well. We need to hear from SAS finally as well to close this topic. But brother, if Arsenal win this competition, well, I'm finished.
I'm getting a tattoo, bro.
No. I'm fit, bro. He covered his face because he knows if Arsenal win this competition, we have to understand there could be some real dominance ahead. This is the competition. This is the hoodoo. This is the one. It is. SA, stop looking at me like that, bro. You see this competition, yeah? Arsenal have been perennial bottlers in the Premier League. If
when
they
you're talking
win
into existence, this is the problem.
Bro, you hear me out. There's not even existence. They've been just there or thereabouts, yeah, for how many years? 3-4 years for the last 4 seasons, yeah, in the Premier League, and they haven't got over the line. You're telling me they lift the Champions League, the maddest cup ever that they have never won? How are they approaching the Premier League the next season with Man City in like? This cannot happen, bro. This can't happen. PSG, I'm supporting you guys. I'm with you lot to the end. If it's not you lot, it's Barcelona. Go ahead.
I have a question real quick. Alternate reality settings. Spurs and Arsenal make it to the cup finals, yeah? Jesus. And you lose and Spurs win. Imagine the scenes if Spurs win the trophy and Arsenal don't. What will Arsenal fans do? Little cupboards for how many years? Or
half-time, bring it home. Half-time.
I mean, Patrick, yeah, we don't have to do the Marvel multiverse thing, but we don't have to do the Doctor Strange.
Why space 500?
We're trying to open up these different galaxies, bro. Like,
space 500.
I mean, we don't have to do all that, man. Like, we just how it's like, but you thought it was mad that I said Arsenal will win the Champions League, but you're bringing up a scenario where A, Tottenham get to the final with how mad they're moving at the moment, and B, they win in the final and I don't. I don't know why. I don't know why we got to go through all these back roads. Like, all I know is, yeah, man cannot police me on how to celebrate the good things my club does, because all you, man, yeah, were telling me that Real Madrid was gonna spliff, man. Yeah,
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
A lot of ops were telling Arsenal fans that, you know what, we couldn't do it.
Yeah,
including myself. Like, I was saying, like, bro, we weren't really gonna do it. But then Arsenal, they came in, bro. The business.
Arsenal fans are so shameless because what about the Arsenal fans that were saying
he has to go, blood? He has to go, blood.
What about them Arsenal fans there, bro? What about the Yes to Go Blood fans, bro? Because people are looking at Arteta. Man like Will.
You're mad.
Yeah, I'm
sorry. Man like Will. I swear you were looking at Arteta saying he has to go blood. He has to go blood.
And I still am.
So what do you mean, bro?
But you want to know why though, KG? I mean, has he won anything as of yet though?
It's not,
bro. Perfect.
He's not gonna win us nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No, because KG, the thing is, has he? I mean, have we reached the final yet, KG?
Well, I don't know where we should.
According to
our time hooks, we're already celebrating, bro. We're already out.
The thing is, right?
Wrapped up.
What halftime is saying is true. There's not you can celebrate it 100%, bro. Because I bet, like I said before, all these men that right below us, bro, Chelsea. Them shit stains right down the lane, bro, and Liverpool, right? If they had a chance to beat Madrid, they would be twice as much shameless, bro. I'm telling you that right now.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, you'll be shameless as fuck, bro.
One game at a time with me, man. Dude, I've already been there. I've already been there. I've already been there.
Hey, been where? One second. Guy, been where? Guy, been where?
Where you been?
I've already been in the Champions League. I've already went to the final and lost. I took it a game at a time. All those people, Spurs fans, going, we're going to win it. Me. I've been in the Champions League. They kicked us out.
Hold on. We need to start gatekeeping. We need to start gatekeeping in terms of I've already been there. Because when I hear already been there, yeah, it feels like winner. Like it feels mad. Like I
was there in the final. I've already been in the Champions League and lost.
Lads, you see this?
In 30 seconds, I might add you. You lost the other time in 30 seconds.
No,
you man didn't even score a goal to even give your shit fan base something to even take home with, bro.
You see, you man, halftime, you as well, bro. You can't drop. I've already been there, boss. I put you on the mains to let you know. You've never been there, bro. You've never been there. You've not been there, bro. And I'm gonna keep saying this until it happens, bro. You've never been there. Yeah,
you're not like us. You're not like us.
There's a reason why you're in all black today. Yeah, funeral setting.
Oh my God! He's gonna need it. He's gonna need it when they're gonna take on Bilbao.
You know what?
When you guys take on Bilbao, yeah.
Right now, bro.
You know what? Wait, don't worry. We're gonna get to Man United. That is coming soon. Actually, you know what? Let's move on to comment.
Quick question, yeah. You're talking about KG and you're wearing all black. Why are you wearing a black beanie then?
Because the black beanie is my thing. It's what I'm known for. It's what I'm known for.
Gimmick. Man, have gimmick.
My merchant landing, don't worry.
Don't worry. Oh, not you as well. No. Copy his whole flow, bro. Nasty work. All right, cool. Let's go. This is a short topic because let's be honest. I know how we all feel about it. Let's go. One win is all it takes. And the question I'm asking you guys is, Liverpool about to win like the Premier League. Do you care? Do you lot like just rivals first? We'll go to yes, obviously. How do you lot feel? Like, what's the vibes? Like,
I'm over it. It's all right. I'm over it.
How about this? I might just make a quick call to Mikel Arteta and just say, you know what? Just go and lose to Palace so they can do Guard of Honor against Tottenham. I might just do that. I don't care about this league. I'm going for the big years, bro. You can have this one. Man.
You realize that Guard of Honor is given each time, right? You know that.
But they can start with you, man. You, man, can do it first. You know what I mean? You, man, can just to remind you, man.
So reminders. You think we need reminding?
Yeah, you do. Man, I'm talking about I've been there before. Do you know what I mean?
We were in the Champions League. That's a fact, bro.
Well,
final fact.
Who are we gonna start, Guy? Because they're pulling up to your ground soon, yeah. And it could be.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's good. Yeah.
They win the league at your ground.
No. Also, don't forget. If we lose against Liverpool, that's going to secure our record-breaking season of 19 losses, mirroring from the 90s, bro. So
no, don't worry, we'll get to you. We got it all planned, bro. We're gonna talk about you guys. No one's being avoided, bro. Right now, the conversation is. Patrick. How do you care about like Liverpool? Like, how do you feel?
Couldn't give a toss, really. I mean, it's not my club to say. You know, Liverpool have been the better team out of everyone here. Arsenal and Liverpool have been the two better clubs this season. They're both been on par, somewhat on par. You know, Liverpool have been just phenomenal. Salah's been tearing it up. Alisson and Van Dijk has been the two rock solids in the defence and goalkeeper, as they do. You know, Trent could be on his way out. There's still uncertainty about him. 20 times is just the same, really. Manchester United's got 20 titles. Liverpool's got 20. I couldn't give a toss. The main thing really is Champions League for me. And we've got to play Liverpool next in 2 weeks, and we probably got to give them the Guard of Honor first if everything, the permutations go to plan. But I couldn't give a toss. We've got a job to do. Liverpool's got a job to do.
Man like Will, what are you telling me?
For me, I
Thought these
think
guys for the title.
personally, I think I do care a little bit because honestly, like no one really expected Liverpool to really like show out like the way they did, and everyone like going into the season thought that this has been pretty much Arsenal's to lose in it. So the way that I think
it was yours to lose.
Yeah, speaking to me. Because City were just falling. Who Chelsea didn't have pretty much going for it.
Well, it was.
Who else really could really compete? Liverpool, they were already not going to be. People thought they weren't going to be as strong to really compete until Salah kept on flying. That was pretty much their main ingredient. It was Mohamed Salah, and of course Arsenal. They just kept dropping games like them as much as they did, and no one really anticipated that they would. And then in the whole injury crisis and not be able to get much into the transfer saga, and that's a whole different issue. Yeah. So for me, that hurt. That pretty much hurt me a little bit as just an Arsenal fan. In a way, it is what it is. But you have to give credit to of course Liverpool and such like that, and doing what they did. So
yeah, they were the better team.
No, we got Ox SAS. I hate you, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like. You don't even know what to say to a Liverpool fan, right? Look at his face. Look at him.
They're just smug. They're just smug little shits. It's all good, bro. They deserve it.
Smug, bro. So SAS. You've seen how people acted about this Premier League season. Said it's the worst season ever. This, that, and the other. How do you feel about like how everyone's reacting to you guys, almost champions right now?
Everybody could say it's the worst season, but you lot was all in it, innit? You all had the chance. Yeah. We've been trusting the process for how many years now? And nobody carried us in. New manager, you lot are not going to do... Well, what we saying now? We are where we are, innit? About to wrap it up. Level this up with United and that. Let's go.
I'll say
what
this.
Can I say?
I'll say this, though. When Jurgen Klopp left Liverpool, the foundations were already there. You
spent £1 billion, my friend.
But still, you had the spine of that team. Your Robertson, Van Dijk, Alisson, your
brother.
Right? You had the foundations there. Arsenal had the foundations there. Manchester United,
spent £1 billion,
Tottenham,
my
and
friend.
Chelsea did not. It doesn't matter if you spend money or not. You spent money on Chiesa and that was a dud.
$1 billion foundation is crazy though, bro.
Hold on, what you say? You talk about Chiesa, brother. Come on, let's not talk about that.
He was injury prone, dude.
Let's not do this.
Chiesa was
I'm just saying that's the only player you signed and you still won the league. That's just pretty much, that just pretty much just shows that Liverpool just had it there. The only
That's a big point. That's a big point.
Three teams that could have competed this season: Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool. That was it. Tottenham, Chelsea, and Manchester United were all on this rebuild, whatever it was, right?
But the thing is, you've rebuilt with £1 billion. Do you understand? United were always going to be struggling.
And we're in the European semi-final. What about you?
What'd you say?
We're in the European semi-final and you're not because you got knocked out by Arsenal's opponents.
Wait, are you trying to flex Europa League semi-final?
It's not Europa.
It's conference.
It's not even Europa.
Conference, blood.
It's conference.
No.
You see, man's drinking water because he knows it, isn't it?
That's not water. That's vodka. That's not water.
He's drinking the water. Yeah, he knows he can't flex.
Oh, no, that is, bro. That's some of the.
Yeah, you're shameless. You're a shameless bastard. You know that, right?
Wait. Hold on.
You know the worst thing is, you see, if you don't win that this year, I'm coming back for you, my friend. Because West Ham won it in their first try.
I'm a shooting target here.
He's got to win.
Public enemy number one. Right?
You're gonna win. No, but don't flex. Don't ever flex that conference here ever again, bro. Only way you're allowed to successfully flex it means something. It's the only way you could do it. Hold on, the only.
Did he just cut himself off?
Yeah.
You're right, Patrick. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, not bad, boss. How are you?
That's all good.
Only way to flex that conference, bro. Only with him, fam. Because that's nasty what you tried to do. What?
I can't lie.
Funny.
Flexing the Conference League is like flexing your secondary school interform trophy, bro. Like, I don't know.
All right. You look. Hey, but hold on. Is anyone worried about Liverpool getting on a run, like a dynasty run? We talk about what Arsenal are going to potentially become. And obviously, this manager's just walked in and they've secured the pieces. Salah staying, Virgil van Dijk staying. Is anyone worried about them going crazy for a couple seasons?
What's the possible points that you can get? What's the possible maximum possible points Liverpool can get?
Well, we're match week 33, so
33. So it's another 5 games, another 15 points. But
well, why is that? What does that mean? What does that question mean? What's that?
Well, like I'm asking because obviously Manchester City went on their Centurion run. I was
they won't reach the Centurion. They want
okay, cool.
You know
what
the thing is.
What it mean? What like the main thing is? Are you lot worried that they're gonna go on a run and be unstoppable? Because we don't know if Man City are gonna be like this.
I think the biggest caveat would be, I guess, like it all depends on Salah. Really, it's not like what's the whole contract situation on him? Is he going to be like gone? He's done.
He's done.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah,
okay.
done.
So I think that's going to be a huge. That's going to be a huge a huge topic for the summer in Amendum, because who will Liverpool are going to be putting as like the next guy to be leading that front line in it. So based on that, we'll see how Liverpool are moving.
Yeah, who you not linked to? What players are you linked to? Because we know that Arsenal want to bring in Gyökeres and this, that, and the other. Like, are you not linked to any deadly strikers or anything like serious that's going to make you guys better?
Yeah, but the thing is, when you're talking about deadly strikers, what deadly strikers are really out there? There's Isaac.
There's loads. You can pick up from Serie A. You can pick up from Serie A, Bundesliga. You can pick up from La Liga. You can go from Portugal. We picked one up from the Bundesliga.
Before you carry on, wait, who did you pick up for the Portuguese league?
Hold on, who did he?
Right there.
Who
did we pick up from the Bundesliga?
Yeah.
Sonny.
No, I said we picked up Nunes from the Portuguese league. So stop right there.
Yeah.
Wait, talking about Son?
Like 10 years ago.
Man, like Darwin Doodle.
Yeah, no, but we've done it. Everyone can do it. This whole idea that there's no players out there. I'm sorry, there's loads of players out there.
You know what? Maybe as a Spurs fan, you could say that.
He jumped in the TARDIS. No, time traveling.
We've also got Tell. We got Tell on loan from the Bundesliga.
He's been spectacular. How much goals he got for you? Two? Get out of here, bro. Don't bring up
what I'm saying is, there's still players out there that love to play for Liverpool.
Hey, we need parliamentary procedure. Man went to 215. Hold on, SA.
Yeah, and Tell.
Listen, this is what I'm going to say.
You still say Tell.
Man City going to rebuild.
Man said Tell, wait a minute. Man said Tell.
And Man City got Marmoush. Man City got Marmoush from the Bundesliga. He's been doing well.
Wait, that's better. Wait, hold on.
Doing here?
That's better. That's true. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a point. But then SAS, so you're saying you lot not linked to no one serious then?
Well, you hear whispers. You've heard there's obviously Isaac, but that's gonna cost serious money. Whether they do that, I don't think so. There's the French kid from.
He's not leaving.
Ekatike?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we've linked with him as well. But remember, I see my team.
Do you not care about signings? Do you not care about signings, Liverpool fans? Like, are they move like how all of us are desperate to bring people in? Like, do you just understand you're just not gonna get that player? Like, what's the vibes over there?
As a Liverpool fan, you just have to wait and see, innit? Because remember, we're in this season with one signing, Chiesa.
Yeah.
So, and they signed nobody in January. So you don't know what's going on over there. But there has to be movement this year.
One big question I've got to ask, though, is Trent. Who will you replace with Trent if Trent goes to Real Madrid? Because think of it. Man City are going to go on this rebuild. We've already known that.
Yeah,
Arsenal could
100%.
spend more. Imagine if Arsenal do win the Champions League. They're going to spend mega bucks to try and push for the league now, right?
No,
what will
if.
Liverpool do to try and spend money to try and place a right back and also get a striker that in then will have to compete against Arsenal and Man City again? Do you think Arne Slot will then have the power to do that? Or will FFG say, you did it with this crop of players, do it again?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
I don't think Arnie Slot's got a say in it. I think it's all down to the board. I don't think he's got a say. Because I think I don't think he wanted Chiesa. Because Chiesa hasn't really played and he's been fit for a long time. He hasn't got to say. They're just buying the players and he's got to use them, innit?
Hey, listen.
In fairness, though,
let's take a new gear. Let's take a new gear, and it's interesting to hear from you lot because we have to have this conversation finally.
Glory, Man United.
Rivals' view on Man United. The question is Amorim a scrub? Like you lot looking at him, we've lost how many games this season? That's our 15th loss, I think.
15th, yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I think you should go first because you got a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah, you go. You go.
Come on. You have a lot of explaining to do, man.
Come on.
It's like, we need to know where you're at. Are you with the practice or are you with the sensible guys?
Let me say this right now. I'm backing the manager. We've had one signing. I'm backing this guy. We've had one signing in Dorgu. I don't think if you lot's managers was at this club, they'd struggle as well.
No shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Arteta wouldn't struggle.
No, we had it worse, and he won FA Cup.
Worse than what?
Well, worse than we had it worse, bro. I had Mustafi wearing do-rags, bro. Like in the change room.
Bro, right now we've got Rasmus Højlund as our soul. We got Rasmus Højlund.
Hold on.
Rasmus Højlund is the only striker, guys. I don't think any of you will be able to come here and get something from these players. I'm sorry to say it. All you got is Bruno, and your biggest goal threat is Maguire. I'm sorry, I don't think.
Hang on.
I don't think none of you lot's
managers. Your shadow striker.
No disrespect to you lot's managers as well. I don't think none of your managers come here and do what they need to do. But then, that's my fault. I'm with the manager. Who wants to go first, bro? It's up to you. Go ahead,
Patrick.
So I watched United View's reaction to the game. I was watching the watch along. And I heard one of them say it was a kickstart of the season that they needed. I saw KG taking out his tits, and I thought, was I watching K tits or my tits? You know what I mean? Which one was I watching?
Oh, no, I'm hench, bro. Don't try it, bro. I wasn't.
I'm joking.
Great shape, bro.
So here's the thing.
I missed that, man. I missed that. I don't want to see that. I'm good, bro. It's all good.
It's the kickstart of the season. Why you lost to Wolves?
You're
like Tottenham. You're like Tottenham. Yeah. You're good in Europe, but pathetic in the league. True. And here's the thing: you didn't even win 2 wins in a row under this manager yet. You haven't won 2 in a row. You're in 15th, and you got dumped out the cups as well, both on penalties.
Is he a scrub? Do you think Amorim's a scrub?
It's just so hard to say. It's so hard to ask because Amorim's came in November, and he hasn't got the players that he needs. I said this before. Get the players he needs, and then we can start talking if he's a scrub or not. But so far, he's kind of dragging his name down the mud because he's losing to teams that are way above him and below him as well.
Yeah, I've spoken about this.
Go ahead.
I've spoken about this. I've spoken about this many times, right? He was not brought in to get his own players. He was brought in to make a change, an instant change. You know, the same way Moisey is doing at Everton. He is failing at that task, failing miserably at that task, right? Whether or not, this is the thing, whether or not he needs his own players, that's fine. Every manager would love and need their own players. But the thing is, he was not brought in to do that. He was brought in a knee-jerk reaction to get your club, Manchester United. What position were you? What's the highest position that you were in the league?
12th.
This is the highest.
Wait, I swear he was first at one point. He was first at one point.
He was first.
I mean, in the entire season, yeah. You've gone from that to...
When was he first? Man United were no first in the league.
Yeah, you were. The first game of
I'm sure you were.
Yeah,
but the thing is, here's the thing: you were up there, and then now you've ended up rubbing shoulders with our motherfuckers. Like, what you doing here? What is Amorim doing? Like, I see him set up play, and I'm like, what is he doing? I'm looking at your team play, and I'm thinking, what are you doing? What are you doing? I can't make head nor tail out how you play. All of a sudden, Maguire's coming in and scoring goals more than Rasmus Højlund. What are we doing? What is your club doing?
All right,
I just don't think he sets up the team right. I think he's a scrub. He needs to adapt.
You're saying scrub. Patrick's saying you can't judge him just yet.
Funny thing, by the way, Ten Hag got sacked when Man U were 12th, and he's literally got them from 12th to 15th.
Jesus. Halftime. Go on. What are you saying? Is he a scrub?
I don't know what you want me to say, bro. Like, you're looking at Manchester Hotspur at the moment. Like, you got to ask yourself, is this where you should be? You're meant to be Manchester United, but right now it's looking man divided, bro. Like you man ain't playing together. Like, the only reason you want to backing up this brother is because he wears Gucci, bro. Like, you guys come
little baby trousers. He loves his little baby trousers and his little golf shoes and
Moncler jackets, bro. Like, what we doing?
Yeah.
Bro? You get me? He might as well, you know, he might as well jump in some of them. What is that? 0121 drill videos, bro. Cause at the moment, that's the way. Right. I remember all gassing up the thing, posting photos. Oh, look at him rolling about the city centre with his man them in their Moncler. Like, bro, what we really do? Like, he's coming, yeah, and it's dark, bro. Because I seen another. I seen a
Marley Allardyce.
That's funny. I can't lie to anybody, but I'm seeing a next Portuguese manager, yeah, come in and actually do better at Wolves than what he's doing at Manchester United, bro. Like, your players are dead, but they're not this dead. Like, nobody can sit here and say Manchester United's players that they have should have you 14th. That's crazy. What, after 33 games? 14th. Manchester United, bro.
Bro, there's no striker, bro.
What do you mean no striker, bro?
No striker. You've got a striker. Shut up. Get out of here. You've got a striker.
Hey, there's no real striker now. We ain't got no goalkeeper, bro. We ain't got no striker, no goalkeeper, bro. It's dark, bro.
And aside from Ahmad, you really have no wingers as well, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got. That's what I'm saying. And Ahmad's injured as well.
You have no bench. You have no bench,
bro. Wait, when we need to go. When we need to go, we go to Mason Mount and Ericsson, bro. That's what we go to on the bench.
If there's one thing Amorim was so good at least you got propped up the table. Oh wait, that was Europa League phase.
Also, if Amorim is such a coach, can he coach Garnacho to pass? Like, can he coach Garnacho to pass and Højlund to score? This is two simple things, man.
I disagree with that. It's down to the player.
Yeah,
the
down
player
to
has to be quality. You mean like I'm sorry, KG, but like, look, it's down to the player's quality, though, isn't it? Like, listen, like in training, right? You will have like a manager to be able to like say, all right, you guys can do A, B, and C, right? But now it's just down to the players themselves if they have like the quality to actually deliver a decent ball. Do you know what I mean? Garnacho, when he was through like on goal, he did everything he can against Leon, and then he still balled that brother. The guy's a scrub. That's what it is.
Can I ask you about? Do you think he's a scrub, Will?
What?
Amorim.
No, I don't think he is. I just think, as I've been saying before, and I'll say it again, United fans are just like Arsenal fans in the sense that you guys jumped the gun way too much. Because I remember a time when Mikel Arteta first came into the club, and when things are going way downhill, and we Arsenal fans were screaming to get this guy out of the club when things were not going like rosy. You know what I mean? We weren't giving him patience. We're not even giving him until the end of the season. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So And I think you, man, now, yes, things haven't been going well. And yes, I think there has been at points where I think Amorim should get some fair criticism. And fair enough. But I think for him to get, the sack towards the end of the season, I think is bullshit. This guy hasn't had any of his players. He hasn't had enough time at all. The guy came in I think December.
He's been there for a while.
The guy hasn't even had
He's
any
been there for a
time
while,
to really prepare. You know what I mean? He haven't had
what about Moisey then?
Window.
Yeah, but
What about Moisey? What about Moisey?
No. I'll say this.
All I'm saying is
right now. I'll say it's right here, right now. It was kind of Ineos and the Glazers' fault because who wins the FA Cup, regardless if he wins the FA Cup or not that season, and gives the manager that had the bad end to the season a 3-year new contract?
Yeah.
Who does that? Buys the players.
That is shocking.
Like Zerki and whatever Man United got, Delict, Mazraoui, all that, right? Ugarte.
Zerki.
Halfway down the season when it wasn't going well.
But here's the thing. Though, no, KG, right?
Going back to Will, gone.
But no, KG, listen, I've been seeing some of your callers that have been coming in, right? I've been seeing, man, them saying that, that if, Amorim wins the Europa League, this season, right? They're going to give him they still expect him to finish 10th, in October or some shit. It doesn't
we're not looking for 10th. We're not looking for 10th. We're looking for more we're looking to climb up the table. But I won't lie to you, it's dark, man. Let's go SAS. Final, your thoughts on this manager. Is he a scrub? So Patrick says no, Guy says yes. Man like Will, you said no, not red, not yet.
No.
Half time, what you said, is he a scrub according to you?
I do think I don't know, he's looking scrubby in it, but
he is.
I don't think that you should get rid of him in it. I feel but this is the thing, he's made it hard for himself because now through this next transfer window and then when the next season starts, he has to pretty much write out the hatches. So I think he is a bit scrubby at the moment, but I don't know if the right answer is sacking him immediately. I would give him at least 10 games the next season.
All right, cool. SAS, it's on you. What are you telling me? Scrub?
I'm a bit on the fence. I'm on the fence. The reason why I'm on the fence is these are not his players, that he's had to work with. And yes, the team is in a dire situation, but then again, he's stubborn as well because he should be able to adapt his tactics and that to the players that he's got. He plays one way and one way only, and if it don't work, it don't work. He's just sending them out there. That's why you're in the position that you're in. But you see, next season, if he makes the signings and you don't start off well, then I think I would change that. Yeah, he's a scrub.
There's a question.
But that all depends on how your summer goes.
That's a problem, though. That's a problem.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
This is a question for you two, Guy and KG only.
Yeah.
If your team wins the Europa League and you get the Champions League, will you still call it a success, bearing in mind where you are in the league table?
Yes. Success is trophies in my eyes. I've been consistent on this for 20 years.
Well, of course,
success is a trophy.
You say that. What about you, KG?
I would be shameless with this if we end up in the Champions League.
Yeah, exactly.
If we end up in the Champions League, the way I would talk, I'll message these lot.
I wouldn't
say yes. I'll be messaging halftime. I'll be messaging man like Will and saying, "Raw, who we getting? Who we getting?"
In the morning,
I say, who we getting in the Champions League? Do you know how mad that is from 17th? Who do you lot want to play? When's the draw? You know, like that. Saying that from 17th is crazy. You can't talk. I don't care how you see that charity show that Arsenal fans like to parade.
Oh my god! Yeah.
They got in there on a technicality because guess what? They were just second. That's not you get into there. That's not But guess what? They celebrate that cup. They told me Arteta won it, and I say, okay. So if I'm gonna illegitimately get there to the Champions League, don't ask me about my season, bro. That was last season. I'm a European winner, bro. I'm a European winner. I'm not asking them questions, bro. I'm a big man here. And who do we want? What are we getting? Are we getting new?
Exactly, I'm with you. The last time we won a cup in 2008, does anyone know what league position we were in?
I was in secondary school. That's all I know.
Championship.
You probably are. I was there when they lifted the trophy, right? We were 11th in the Premier League when we won that cup.
Who's that?
Do you
One
think I
Sunday
cared?
Ramos.
We were
Who
11th?
cares? No one
Yeah,
cares.
no one cares
Piss
as long as
off.
No one
I want
cares.
to see armpits, bruv. I want to see
Oh,
armpits
yo,
lifting
KG,
trophies.
I do have one quick question. Just one quick question.
Go ahead.
So listen, I mean, I saw whatchamacallit, Court Stars comment saying that, like, you man have somewhat, progressed, but like it or like whatchamacallit, adapted. But like and like I do kind of agree. So like my question is, like, before Ten Hag, you guys really didn't, break through the halfway line and really attack much. You guys were really more so conservative. But now with Amorim, you guys are starting to break that old habit of actually going forward, putting in passes, and actually attacking more. The only issue is that you guys have just shit players up front. So can you maybe agree to that? Hey, you guys have maybe adapted just a little bit, not as much as you would like, but just
don't let this conversation get cracking on this channel, because people say that we ain't done nothing. They're right to light up this chat about we've adapted. Anyway, let's go. Chelsea.
Tottenham.
Shit.
Give us a win, yo. Give us a win.
You give us a win, yo.
Talk to us, Chelsea. What are you telling us right now? Apparently, you lot are gonna buy Sancho. I don't know if that was dropping recently, or you've committed to the obligation to getting him. That's brilliant news for us.
The obligation is now active, but Chelsea can still void it.
Damn it.
Do you know what's crazy?
That's the biggest tease, bro.
You don't want him back. You don't want him back.
So,
Do you know what's crazy?
Jadon Sancho back to United.
Wait, Chelsea. Wait, hold on. Jadon Sancho. Hold on. He's not gonna stay. It's got a picture.
Stop reading David Ornstein.
Frank Khalid just posted something. He just posted something on Instagram 21 hours ago. Let's look at this thing. He does this. Should we read into this? This is a bit mad.
Because why a reputable source?
Why is Frank is just this? He's posted this one where it says why is Jadon said until the end of the season at Chelsea, heart emoji. Why not forever? That's feeling kind of overish,
He's a talker. He's an all talk, no go man. That's what he is.
Until the end.
Yes. How's Amorim going to deal with that one? How's Amorim going to deal with that one, eh?
It's feeling kind of, bro. It's feeling kind of end of season-ish, bro.
Yeah.
There's no. What are we doing?
To the end of the road. Get out, Sancho, when you're done. You're going. It's the end of the road for boys to men.
It's feeling kind of, but why has he done it until the end? Yeah, he knows it's. He knows he ain't staying. He ain't staying.
He's a bum. He's done. He's done. He's a bum. Right, let me explain. Right, top four hopes. Let me explain.
Yeah, let's go.
Let me explain my piece while KG does his mathematicians in his head about Sancho. Top five, not happening. Top five is not happening.
Yep.
You got Manchester City. Right now they're still 1-1, but they're still ahead of us. Newcastle won the cup. They have all the energy that they have, even though they got spanked.
Yeah, they got on a mad run in it.
Chelsea, got spanked, though. Yeah,
Chelsea still have the hardest running out of everyone. We've still got to play Liverpool. We've still got to play Newcastle. We've still got to play Manchester United again. And to sum it all up, we've still got Nottingham Forest at the end of the season. Imagine that comes to the final game to get top five. It's not happening. I'll happily take Europa League, whether we win the conference or we get in our league position. I'll take the Europa League because this team ain't Champions League.
After $1 billion spent, is that a disgrace?
That's right.
Right. Let me explain the billion, right? Let me explain this billion nonsense.
Oh, Jesse.
us a win, you. Give us a win, you. Give us a win, you. Give us a win, you. Give.
Right, let me explain this.
That's even me. That's Joe.
300 million spent with Graham Potter. 300 million spent with Graham Potter. Then nearly 200 million spent with Poch. And then Maresca only got wingers and left backs. It is not good enough for £1 billion, right? I think we need to call up Barclays, TSB, Lloyd, HSBC because we're in a scam, right?
Yeah, but you tried to buy your women's team, bro.
Yeah, you bought your women's team.
Women's team hotel. Mate, I'm having more fun watching the women's team than the men's.
So wait, when you say you spent 1.5 billion, why are you saying that it's okay for just Europa? Does anyone remember when Chelsea was a team that would win mad big trophies?
Because
this
team is not
this
good
doesn't even feel right, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it feels weird.
Right,
It's a shell of former self, man. That's what they are.
You've got sporting directors at this club who got rejected by Nagelsmann, rejected by Enrique, got rejected off Amorim as well. And we go for championship level managers who hasn't had any Premier League experience, who is stubborn, who walks away from the fans. No, walks away from the fans without even putting his hand up saying he's sorry halfway down the pitch at Fulham. Loses to teams 1 point against Ipswich, while all of you's got 3 points and whatever points away from them. You lose to teams that we should be beating. Manchester City, the poorest Man City squad we've seen, and everybody's got 3 points off them this season, at least 3 points. Arsenal smashed them for 5, right? It is not good enough with this team and this manager. It is not good enough. And every manager...
Why?
Every fan's like, oh, we got him from Manchester City because he's bold and he's Pep's mate. Look at Arteta and look what he's done at Arsenal so far. Second in the league, Champions League semi-finalist, yada, 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 yada.
5 seasons Arteta's had.
Right? Yeah, but still, you get what I mean.
Oh, behave yourself, man.
Remember what I said
5
about
seasons.
in Arsenal?
But
I thought we were talking about Chelsea and somehow we still made it back to Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, because I'm just saying, Arteta
He's a Paul. That's what he's saying.
Maresca won the Pep. So we're here saying, City's just scored. City's just scored, so that's Aston Villa maybe out of the race. That's good news. So, all these teams that are fighting for Europe and the Champions League, and here's us. It's all right. You're playing that music
That's
for
Joe
yourself.
Blackman. It's not even me. It's Joe. Look, I didn't even raise my hand. Joe Blackman's I'm not in one place. I'm not in a place to be throwing I'm not even a place to be throwing stones now.
We're not getting top 5. We're not getting Champions League football. The bare minimum I want now is either the Conference League trophy, which is a must.
No, you won't get it.
Or
you won't get it.
Europa League. That's what we need.
You know what's disgraceful? Yeah, I remember all Chelsea fans talking about it's top 4 or bust. Not with this club, this, that, and the other.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Remember when they were saying it's top 4? Remember when they was gonna win the league and they said we're not in the title race, it's just top 4 that we're focused on. Now listen to them. Now listen to these guys.
But here's the crazy thing. Yeah, but at the end of the game, end of the season at Bournemouth, the owners said one thing in the booklet: get Champions League football next season. So why do you sack Poch and bring in Maresca? Why you get Champions League football?
You man was talking about top 4 or above.
I can't talk about Poch because if I do, Chelsea fan base will say you can't go on about Poch. He lost some diabolical football. At least he took it to a cup final and a semi-final.
Yeah,
that's true. At least he took it to Europe.
You lot. What we must do. I wanted everyone to have their say, yeah, but then this we must deal with it. We must. Where is it? We must. Guys, is Ange Postecoglou starting with SAS, then again to halftime hooks, then again to Man Like War, then again to Patwick, and then we'll hear from Guy. Is Ange Postecoglou the worst manager in the league?
Oh, 100%. You know when he came out and he said in the second season, I always win a trophy.
Didn't say that.
Mate.
It was taken out of context, but he kind of said that. He said, I always win things in my second season. At that time, it was true. It's just that quote has been run. That's a
So what's winning
misquote.
things?
No
Hold on, but
question.
hold on, 1 second. What's winning things? Because winning things is you're not talking about the
Trophies
game,
in
you're talking about
Celtic.
trophies, no? You're talking
Yeah,
about
trophies in
yes?
Celtic. Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
cool. So he's got to win that Europa League.
He's got to, yeah.
Yeah.
He won't.
But you're not gonna do it because you're Spurs. Yeah?
He won't.
Just
Exactly.
saying that now. Yeah, I would just say that now. United got a better chance of winning that, and I don't rate them either this season. You lot, I don't think you lot was higher than.
Sorry, I couldn't hear it cut off because he muted the mic, dude.
Yeah, I still don't. I no matter if you lot was higher up in the table, I still don't believe you're gonna win that. You're allergic to winning trophies.
Jesus.
True. But we still have a chance. I've been here before. Like, I can't argue with that. What am I supposed to argue with? You're lying. Our last trophy was 2008. That's our last
You know what they
trophy.
call me? SAS the truth. I don't lie. I know I'm not lying. I know you can't argue with me.
Yeah,
'cause I
neither
know
here,
it's the
bro.
truth.
Yeah, neither here.
Hard time. What you telling me? Obviously, you lost big rivals. You're North London rivals right now.
We're not their rivals.
18 losses. 18 losses is crazy. He's not a new manager. He's been there before. Like he's had a season before, bro. There's no excuse. What's the excuse for this?
They've got Jordan Klopp. Them man have the same amount of losses that I have wins. These man wanna chat to me, blood. What?
Oh my God!
Hey, little bros, man. Do you know what? We send them to the shop. That's your role now in the Premier League. We send you to the shop. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get it, big bro. I want to ride Beaner. Some M&Ms. You get me? Go to the shop. Go grab that real quick. Yeah, cause you man clowns. That's all it is. You man. That's all it is, man. And do you know what the maddest thing is? Yeah, I say this as an Arsenal fan as well. I can't believe that this brother hasn't been sacked yet.
Same.
I don't know what this brother has to do to be sacked. And you know what? I never liked this guy. I thought he was shit from the beginning. The wall was over my eyes when he got them 10 that run at the start, and then after that it's just L after L after L after L after L, bro.
We didn't even have a good start this season. That's another thing. That's a narrative. We did not have a good start this season, bro. It was shit. It's been shit from beginning to end, man.
Nah, guy. What you're not gonna do? We're gonna enjoy this part, bro. You've been enjoying yourself, bro. You just relax and let us talk, bro. You ain't gonna interrupt us when we're on our cooking spree, bro. Just
He's not even a real brother. I'm not surprised that your players can't go out and win games because this brother in every press conference when things don't go his way, looking at his feet, bro. Why are you talking to your feet?
He's clicking in it. Go back to Australia, in it, fam.
You say he's looking down under. That's out of order, bro. Oh my God! Nah. He misses home. Nah, you said that. Nah. That's the out of order, bro.
Usually when you need help, you look up, bro. But this brother's always looking down. I don't get it,
oh my God!
I don't get it. So, but you know what, yeah? But you man deserved this. And you know why you man deserved this pain, yeah? Because you could have won a trophy, but you sacked your manager before the final. So you deserve everything.
You know what's crazy though? Let's move on to man like Will. Man like Will, what are you saying about these guys?
Brother, listen. It's just down to this, bro. These motherfuckers are cursed, man. These men had top managers before. They had Antonio Conte. They had Jose Mourinho. And these fuckers couldn't do anything with them. Matter of fact, them who leave their shit club, they actually are prospering. Look at man like Nuno Espirito Santo. He's out there doing great things with fucking Forest. You man will always be shit. You tin pot chicken KFC motherfuckers, man. I love every moment here, man. You getting cream. 11 Herbs and Spices FC, man. I wanted Southampton to cook you bastards so bad. But you, of course, had to get some juge out there and get your little victory party, man. I remember earlier in the season, some of your deluded fan base, bro, were saying that, you man could actually, get into the, Europa League spots, For next year, look where you're at now. This is the lowest part I ever seen your shit club in, and I'm loving every moment of it. Pussios, hold that, yeah.
He let the full clip. Hey, vengeance. Hey, Patrick, what do you have to say about rivals, your London rivals?
It's just who we are, mate. It's a bit spiteful what you say about me, guys. I'm not the league. If I was the worst manager in the league, why am I above Ipswich? Why am I above Leicester? It's just who we are, mate. What you saying, Tottenham? Every time I watch this club, and everyone has the audacity to laugh at me with the way that we are in trouble. Look at Spurs every season. Every season, you're like, oh, we're going to do something. We're going to win a trophy in that. You don't have any aspirations because you're Tottenham. You sit there. All what Levy does is count his little pennies, talking about his F1 and how Max Verstappen's going to win the league at his ground, NFL games, all this stuff. Yeah, all I want to do at the Tottenham Stadium is sit down, take a massive dump. Because that's what it is. It's a toilet. A human. That's how crap it is. A chicken sitting on a beach ball is not a logo. It is a banter logo. Man United have a devil. They strike fear into the clubs. Arsenal's got a gun like it's World War II, shooting at the enemies. Liverpool have a bird because it's like a phoenix from the ashes. We have a lion because we roar to glory. And you have a chicken as a beach ball. What type of football club are you? What type of football club are you? Stealing songs from Southampton when the Spurs go marching in? What do you mean? Or when the Spurs go marching down to the NFL Championship? You want to be in that number? Or when the Spurs go marching down? That's where you're going to go. We were robbed of a generational relegation battle. We were robbed by the three promotion clubs. Imagine Tottenham fighting for relegation on the final day and they go down. That would just be the best thing ever for Arsenal and Chelsea.
We will be there.
But no.
Chicken on the beach was crazy, though.
I watched Voldemort talk about your club all the time. And Ange Postecoglou. It's just who we are, mate. It's just who we are. Shut up, man. You deserve all of this. You deserve it.
Bloody hell.
Hold it.
Bloody hell. No, chicken on the beach ball is never gonna. That's funny as hell, bro. Hey, Guy. A lot has been said, and I know you agree.
And it's all true.
Yeah.
All true. It's all true. At the end of the day, he's been here for 2 seasons. I personally think he's a fraud. I think he's a scrub and a fraud. I think that just because he won some titles in the Scottish League, which, no offense, there's less teams, it is not as competitive. He sold us a lie, and he sold Levy a lie. You got to realize, when he was brought in, we didn't even replace our coaching staff. The coaching staff's been there since God knows when. Our Premier League season is completely deserved. All of this narrative. By the way, Spurs fans, I need you to shut up about this. The injury crisis, right? The injury crisis. Yes, we got a lot of injuries. We were shit before the injuries. We were shitter when the injuries were there. And we are still as shit when the injuries have been done at a full strength squad. So don't shout at me going, oh, I'm negative. Look at the fucking score. Look at our Premier League table. It reflects that. We have all our eggs in one trophy, right? I want this Aussie fat cunt out, right? I want him out. I want him out.
I don't want to hear, we're not
excuses. Yeah, no excuses. Get out of my club. I don't care if you win the Europa. Get your little statue, your cup in your ear, right? Where everyone can take a piss on it while we walk into the stadium, to remember that this season is possibly one of the biggest record-breaking seasons Tottenham have ever had. Breaking on what? On losing.
You know
Piss
what?
off. If that bastard wins, hold on, wait, KG. If that bastard wins you the Europa League somehow, some way, if all the plans are aligned and that motherfucker wins you the Europa League, that guy will be your greatest manager. Let's just be honest, do not even take the piss.
That's not what we think of Ramos.
On YouTube will be so shameless, saying, renew his contract for another 10 years. Do not give me that saying that he will not be there. Do not say that.
He'll be that greatest manager. Yes, he will be. Guy,
if he wins you a Europa League, a European Cup, you man have 2. If he wins you another one, that's going to be 3. Piss off. I am not going to have that from especially from a fucking Spurs fan. Piss off.
Saying that I don't think he's our greatest manager because he won't be.
You went from kangaroos sauce to your kangaroo losing sauce. Jeez.
Get out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro! Man took all of our attention to this. No.
No, man.
No,
you man will be elite shameless bastards if he were to win that trophy for you. I'm not trying to hear that. You men are taking the mic.
No. Shameless for him. No, the players. I'll be like, cool. The players did it. I still want him out. I do not want him in. I want him out.
No. KD, you have to bring this squad on charges. Bring this B-Tech Malcolm on charges in it, bro. I'm not hearing that. Nah.
I hear it. You know. Let's look. Let's.
I want him out.
Get to work. Let's get to work, right?
At all costs. I do not want him here next season.
I need to ask everyone. No. Wait, there you go. Main question I want to ask everyone: Hard-time hooks. Is Ange the worst manager in the Premier League?
Currently, yes. Actually, well.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Is he the worst manager in the Premier League?
Well, he's been there 2 seasons. I probably would have to give it to him. Yeah.
18 losses, mate. Patrick, is he the worst manager in the Premier League right now?
1,000,000,000% yes.
Man like Will, is he the worst manager in the Premier League right now?
Southampton, bruv. Come on. They're the worst team in the Premier League.
No,
resources. They ain't got Tottenham resources.
Management and resources, man.
Okay, in terms of the big 6, then yeah. In the big 6, then sure. Definitely he is the worst.
Guy, I already know how Guy feels.
Yeah, I fucking hate him. I hate him. He's shit. He's a fraud.
The thing is, bro, you have to give this caveat though. You have to give this caveat though. You can't really no matter who goes into that club, they're fucked because of how shit that the upper hierarchy is.
I gotta shout everyone out that's here right now, man. Listen, you lot know what to do. Halftime hooks. Thank you for pulling up, bro. Amazing. You lot go and you'll see it in the chat. You'll see. Go and follow his page. He's dope.
Nice talking to you, bro.
I hope your team get relegated though, bro. But listen, big up yourself, man. I had to get rid of him on that one. SAS end to end. Again, we know his brother Abs on this channel that's doing a mad thing. Again, I hope your team go into liquidation. Big up though, man. I want to say I can't say congratulations for the league title, but
why not? Level with you.
See you later. But you lot go and follow end to end. Go on end to end. You know what to do. That's half time. We're gonna put end to end one in the chat as well. Here we go. Let's keep it moving. Guy, you ain't got a channel yet.
See you in the final.
Yeah, piss off. Right, big up though, Guy. Again, he's streaming with. Who's he say he's streaming with? Who do you do the watch alongs with again?
Spurs Asian. I put it in the private chat.
Uncle Eugene. Yeah. Big up, Uncle Eugene. You lot know what to do. All right, Patrick. Always here. Big up, man. Voice of proper Chelsea. You lot. I don't even. Patrick, have you started your channel yet?
No, not yet.
You must, Patrick. You must, man.
You must.
I'll subscribe to it, bro. It's good.
Yeah. Patrick, big up yourself, man. Hopefully, again, maybe you could start a channel and Chelsea will buy it for you just to, the resources.
I wish. I'll be loaded.
Yeah, you never know. Your club's absolute race. All right, wicked, bro. This has been your moment. I want to let you know for sure. Man like Will, where can people find you, bro?
Yeah, man. Find me on Man Like Will on YouTube, bro. You know what I mean? I do I do retro gaming streams. I'm gonna do a watch along very soon. And yeah, man, just holla at me.
All right, who's your NBA team?
Oh, Boston Celtics.
Cool. I don't even know. I don't even feel that way about Boston as well. I don't even know why I've done that. You lot, it's your boy KG, man. Oh, I don't like that. Let's just check. Oh, there you go. Perfect. This is me, man. You lot, we're gonna go live. We're playing some games. We're gonna be gaming in a few minutes. So see me on this channel right here. But I need you lot. I keep promoting this thing so you guys know we're gonna be there. Yeah. Watch party, Shoreditch, Fatal Fury. If again, don't watch this fight at home by yourself. Pull up, come down, food, drinks. It's just a vibe still. And this is going to be probably one of the most exciting fights you can watch. Shoreditch, get a ticket. Links in the chat. Eventbrite, be there. Super Arch, Spurs fan. Let me read some of these supers as well. Big up to everyone that done a drop to super. I was so focused, I couldn't even get into that. Spurs fans can't talk with 18 losses. Absolutely. Here you go. Had to give a $5 for all the cooking going on. Big up to the work rate in the community. Thank you very much, man. Hey, Stephen, thank you so much for the $5. Yeah, there you go. I clocked now. Seriously, big up, stay blessed. I'll see you lot in a bit. Let's play some games.
Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too look at that.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb,
on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.